Good morning. It is 9:30 a.m. Wednesday, June 16th, 2021. I'm Mayor Chris Martin calling to order the regular session of the Logansport Board of Public Works and Safety. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Dick Paul.
Here.
Chris Martin.
Here.
Lisa Terry.
Here.
We'll start with the approval of minutes for the June 9th, 2021 meeting.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
I'll second. Any further discussion? Call for question.
Lisa Terry.
Yes.
Jake Paul.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. Well, next up is the approval of claims for $541,718.55. This includes claims of $112,622.13, payroll of $235,161.92, clothing allowance of $28,840, grants for $14,365.50, trash $100,729, and ordinance 2017-11 for $50,000. I'll make a motion to approve the claims as presented. I'll second. Any further discussion? Call for question.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Jake Paul.
Yes.
Lisa Terry.
Yes.
All right, public comment. Anyone in the audience who would like to make a comment, please come to the mic. State your name and address for us. Seeing none, old business, contracts and agreements, Logansport Riverwalk feasibility study agreement. Jacob?
Yeah, this is something we talked about last week, but we tabled until we go to the Parks Board with it. Now with that having been done last week, we want to get this started to allow them some time to look at the feasibility of adding some features to the river for when the dams are removed and getting the preparation for that going.
I'll make a motion to approve the Logansport Riverwalk feasibility study agreement.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Jake Paul.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Lisa Terry.
Yes.
All right. Contract and agreement, standard form of agreement for AIA Synthesis Incorporated. Aaron?
Morning, Aaron.
We went to council and they approved $97,615 to be able to move forward with the second phase of the Hoosier Heartland area vision plan. We've done the visioning plan part of it. We just kind of kept the title, but basically we're moving forward with geotech work, looking at regional stormwater, also preparing an RFP to try to get development in that area, as well as looking at our standards and our zoning ordinance to make sure that they meet what our overall goal is for that area. So we're looking to start this contract so we can move forward on that.
I'll make a motion to approve the standard form of agreement for AIA Synthesis.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Lisa Terry.
Yes.
Jake Paul.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. Contractor Survey Services, Seth White Surveying, LLC.
We currently have easements that run from Broadway to Mall Road. There is a section that we do not have, but we don't, because of the twists and turns in that area of those easements. What I'm having him do is lay out what existing easements that we have, and then we're working with the new property owners on Mall Road to make that connection over to Mall Road. So they would actually be creating that easement description so that we can get documents in place and record it for that. So this will hopefully in turn get us to connect Broadway to Mall Road in the future through a trail.
Fantastic. Been working on this for a while, haven't we?
Yes. It's for $1,500 and it come out of my budget.
I'll make a motion to approve the contract for survey services.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Lisa Terry,
Yes.
Jake Paul.
Yes.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thanks.
Permission to use parking lot with banner corner of 5th Street and North Street. Danielle?
Morning, Danielle.
Good morning. So, we would like to use this parking lot for 4th of July parking. Tony will be asking for street closures, and there's a map in there showing why there won't be very much parking down at Riverside. So we are using right now the parking lot on the other side of the fire department. The county gave us permission for that. So we would like to use this parking lot as well. We would like to place banners advertising that it is 4th of July parking. And if I'm kind of on the hunt for a shuttle. The school corp says that they would help us if they can get drivers. So the banner would also say that there's shuttle running every 15 minutes if they do end up helping us.
Great. Thanks.
So this is across from the old Elks?
Yes.
Believe so, yes.
Okay. Because really, without a shuttle, are you going to hike? I'm just asking. If it's 95 degrees, I don't know that I would, but, I mean, I understand that you need parking.
Well, that is a good walk.
Area Transit, will they assist?
No.
You will not?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the use of the parking lot with banner on the corner of 5th Street and North Street.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Lisa Terry,
Yes.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Jake Paul.
Yes.
Thank you, Danielle.
Thank you.
Electrical licenses for Dane Road, doing business as Double R Electric LLC, Mark Moffin, and Eldon Reed, doing business as Reed's Electric. All the information is in the packet and is correct. I'll make a motion to approve the electrical licenses.
Second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Jake Paul,
Yes.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Lisa Terry.
Yes.
All right. Fire Department standard operating procedures for natural gas emergencies. Chief Barry?
Morning, Chief.
Morning.
So what we have is, I wrote a new policy pertaining to our natural gas leaks. I have looked it over, I wrote it, looked it over, I sent it on to Mr. Lehman, he's looked it over and spoke with him yesterday about it, and he has no issues with it. So I'd just like to make it effective today.
There was never anything in place?
We had one, but it needed some work.
Okay, so you just made some adjustments?
We made some adjustments, added evacuation to it. And, we did purchase a new gas meter end of last year, so this pertains more to the readings we get with that gas meter. So.
Perfect. Make a motion to approve the standard operating procedures change for natural gas emergencies.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Lisa Terry,
Yes.
Jake Paul,
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. And the fire department's monthly report for May of 2021.
So in May, we had a total of 117 calls, 0 structure fires, 73 first responder calls. 1 vehicle extrication, 2 water rescues, 7 service calls, and we transported 7 patients in our ambulance to the hospital.
I'll make a motion to approve the fire department's monthly report for May 2021.
I'll second. Third, fourth.
Call for question?
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Lisa Terry,
Yes.
Jake Paul.
Yes.
Thanks, Chief.
Thanks, Chief.
Thank you.
Police department monthly report, May 2021. Chief Eichmann.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So for May 2021, the patrol division traveled a total mileage of 20,226. There was 907 calls for service, 90 arrests, 88 citations written, 246 warnings, and 262 traffic stops. Our criminal investigation division had 39 new cases, closed 29 of those and 10 remain active. The drug task force investigated 17 new cases with 13 arrests. 3 of those were for methamphetamines, and then 2 for cocaine-related activities. Marijuana or synthetic drugs was 7, and then other criminal activity was 5. With the traffic division, there was a typo for the parking complaints. I believe yours may say 225. It's actually 25. So, and then bin inspections 5, 9 funeral escorts, and then 2 traffic stops. And we'd like to note that Lieutenant Bean, 17 of his days worked that month, he covered crossing guard duties. A crossing guard called in sick, or there was no other part-time one available. So he covered those both morning and afternoon. And then he also covered and worked the Memorial Day parade. So I'd like to give him a little attaboy for that. The animal control, we had 47 calls for service within the city limits. 0 state statutes or 0 city ordinances written. Total animals taken to the shelter was 22, 10 dogs, 21 cats, 1 other. I'm not sure what the other one was.
It was a chicken. I'm just kidding.
Okay. 10 written warnings and 16 consultations.
Very good. Busy. I'll make a motion to approve the police department's monthly report for May 2021.
I'll second.
Any further discussion?
No.
Call for question?
Jake Paul,
Yes.
Chris Martin,
Yes.
Lisa Terry.
Yes.
Thanks, Chief.
Thank you.
Cemetery monthly report for May 2021. Bob?
Morning, Bob.
Good morning.
Good morning. Anything out of the ordinary here?
Nothing out of the ordinary, a little bit slow and lots of cremation services, but other than that, about normal.
And you got your staff hired, looks like, at least some of
Yeah,
them.
and I got 3 more this
Good.
month, so
Good for you.
I've got a good amount of people.
Good.
Good deal.
Awesome.
All right. I'll make a motion to approve the cemetery's monthly report for May of 2021.
I'll second.
Call for question?
Lisa Terry,
Yes.
Jake Paul,
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Street Department application for curb street cut. Tony? Prime contracting north corner of garage at 1210 North 3rd Street into the center of the alley to the main sewer line.
Yeah, this one's already done and repaired. It's another one of those where I can't justify telling them they have to wait for the Board of Works meeting to get the backed up sewer in their house fixed. So
Sure.
I give them the okay to go ahead with it. They've already done it. They've already fixed it.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve the application for curb street cut for Prime Contracting.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Jake Paul,
Yes.
Chris Carter,
Yes.
Lisa Terry.
Yes.
Application for curb street cut for QC Communications for Comcast, beginning approximately 190 feet from the northwest corner of the intersection of West Ridgelawn Drive and East Market Street, from the riser at the pole on the north side of East Market Street, or south under East Market Street for service to 2875 East Market Street.
Not exact enough.
Pretty specific there. That's all right.
Yeah, and that's boring under, and it's in the right of way, so no asphalt will be
And
disturbed.
that looks like it's Speedway, right? Yeah. It's going to Speedway. I'll make a motion to approve the QC Communications for Comcast application for curb street cut.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Jake Paul,
Yes.
Lisa Terry.
Yes.
Yes. All right, city street closure request, Logansport Parks and Recreation for the 4th of July fireworks and festivities on July 4th, 2021 from 9 a.m. to 11:30 p.m.
Yeah, we've already had one meeting on this. We have another one scheduled to finalize things. I'm not sure if Danielle might have something to say about this, but, I mean, at this point, we're okay with it. There may be a change. I think she's still working on, Danielle, are you still working on shuttle? Yes. Okay.
So this is shutting down.
Actually, Denzel Drive, not Riverside.
Yeah.
Okay, Denzel Drive. Okay.
But if we do have a shuttle, we'll have our shuttle drop off before the handicap parking after the public drop off there. And then the McCord's Pavilion will be where the shuttle picks them up to take them back where they need to be.
You already got the name down, right?
Yeah. Everything's changed on the website.
Good deal. I'll make a motion to approve the city street closure request for the 4th of July fireworks and festivities.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Chris Carter,
Yes.
Lisa Terry.
Yes.
Jake Paul.
Yes.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Parks and Recreation monthly reports, park and golf mileage report for May of 2021. Jan?
I don't have the mileage reports, I don't know for sure what that says. But anyway, as you just alluded to, at last week's park board meeting, they approved the change of the name to the McCord Pavilion there instead of the old Carousel Pavilion. A little more interesting, I think. McCords have graciously donated a lot of the paint and new picnic tables and some other assorted things, lighting and things like that, to bring that the McCord's Pavilion up to snuff. And so we felt like it was, and we all know Mike is in the McCord's that center is always willing to do something to help the city become a better place. So it was an obvious choice. So the other thing the park board did last week was they started the process to be able to have other events that would in other parks to have alcohol. So it's still got to be a community event served by a community group. And so there's still all the permitting processes and all that we've used for Little Turtle Waterway and Heritage Park, all are still in place. It's just we're going to try to expand it into other parks. So I think that'll be a good thing. Today we are starting to take or showing the plans and specs for the Riverside Park project. The ad should be in today's paper. I haven't seen today's paper yet, so I didn't look for it yet. But, so we're hoping to open sealed bids at the park board meeting on July 14th. And so that's coming along really great. Hospital approved graphics for the fitness court, so we're good there. The cold fountain was completed last week, and then over the weekend the pump seized up, so we're waiting on a new pump. That's why it's not pumping water out right now.
And was that part of the replacement?
Yeah, and so it's a free thing to get that replaced, so, we're just waiting on,
How many though of those how many get out of jail free cards? I'm just saying.
Well, I don't know, I'm not sure exactly the length of time on that pump, but I would imagine it's a good year that we'll have that, that's an issue, or that they can replace it, so. But it should be taken care of.
Okay, I mean, it's just as long as it's in the budget for next year, I mean, as long as it's on the radar, and if something were to occur, it will be.
I think it's somewhere, either Board of Works or Parks Department, we should have some line item that says fountain repairs.
Is it a pocket park, or is it a Board of Works park, or is it a park? Because that's where I'm confused. It's a park.
I think it's a park.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway. Let's see, we did complete a survey with Fairview students before the end of the school year to start talking about the playground at Fairview for next year. We're also working on getting quotes from new swings at Mulehouse Park. We did open the pool on the 8th of June, and all is going well, swimmingly. You are missing a page in your report. There's 3 pages with that report today. But anyway, the other issue that's going on right now is we are having some serious problems with vandalism at the Riverside Restroom. And right now, I think it's locked because it was so bad this last time that we haven't been able to get to it to make all the repairs. So we are in desperate need of help. I sat down and spoke with some kids yesterday, and tried to, spend some time with them, and I'm going to keep on doing that and see if we can get somewhere with that. So, we did have the Chamber Networking Lunch at the Lower Pavilion last week. It was well attended by 40-some people. It was a real good event. The daddy-daughter dance was held in May and had 161 people in attendance. We also started tennis camp last week. We started swim lessons last week. Golf starts next week. We have hired a seasonal recreational assistant, Shay Taco, and she's doing a bang-up job along with Danielle. Working on 4th of July, trying to get these shuttles all lined up possibly. We got a band and acoustic performance for July 4th ready. We've done our traffic control meetings. And we do have a softball game going on between the Logan Lumberjacks and the Logan Lovelies on July 4th. And lots of great vendors for the day. So the other big thing that's coming up is our dive-in movie, and we started taking registration for that last week as well. That is set for July the 9th. It's got a limit of 100 people. So we hope people get in there and get that taken care of earlier than later. And the Summer Sundown music series started Memorial Weekend. It is every Sunday. This month it's at Houston, and next month it moves to, some of it's at Fairview, and then it goes to Mulehouse. So then it ends up at Spencer Park for the end of the summer. Also, I'm starting to move the stage around for different events. So you'll see it at France Park next weekend, obviously at the parks for July 4th, and certainly for Taste of Cass County in August. So we got some dates in September as well. So it's going to be busy, keeping everybody busy. Golf is up by 56%. And rounds themselves are up by 52%. So we are doing great at the golf course. And our rentals in the parks are going very well as well. And I think we have the rental report, right? Mm-hmm. It's hard to compare last year's numbers to this year. So I was looking back at 19, and we are doing better this year. So
all right.
Anyway.
All right. Awesome.
Any questions?
Yeah. Do you have anything?
No.
Anything? Okay. I'll make a motion to approve the Parks and Rec monthly report for May of 2021.
I'll second.
Any further discussion?
Mm-hmm.
Call for question.
Jake Paulson.
Yes.
Mr. Terry.
Yes.
Ms. Martin.
Yes.
Thank you, Jan.
Thanks, Jan.
Thanks, Jen.
Code Enforcement Weekly Report, Randy Ulrich.
Good morning.
Last week we had 17 violations to issue. We had 2 cleared. I tagged 5 cars. We had 2 cleared by the owners. We haven't had any towed so far. Mowing notices, I had 28 first. 2 were cleared by the property owner and 2 mowed by the city. And second notices, we had 3 issued and 1 cleared by the city.
Okay. I'll make a motion to approve the Code Enforcement Weekly Report.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Ms. Martin.
Yes.
Jake Paulson.
Yes.
Mr. Terry.
Yes.
And request for property cleanups, Fort County Comprehensive Mental Health Center for 400 North Street. Is there anyone here to represent 400 North Street? Okay, seeing none, go ahead.
All right, I went by this morning and checked that again, and initially there was a lot of mattresses, debris, everything else out there. As I went through this morning, the only thing left out there is the mattresses. They still need to have those wrapped in clear plastic when they clean them up. They did make an honest effort to get everything from just laying all over that parking lot, getting it straightened up a little bit. The last time I checked, their bulk pickup is the second Wednesday of each month. So those will be sitting there for quite a while unless they get them taken care of or we get them removed.
So does that occur because someone's moved? I mean,
That's what I'm assuming. If someone's moved or they cleaned out a residence in there.
So this wouldn't be cleared until July 14th.
Yes, the 2 mattresses that are left.
That is a long time, so I think we need to go ahead and, I would encourage property cleanup, have the city do it and bill them. I'll make a motion to approve the request for property cleanup for 400 North Street.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Mr. Terry.
Yes.
Ms. Martin.
Yes.
Jake Paulson.
Yes.
All right, and request for property cleanup for Michael R. and Kathy S. Nichols for 805 Helm Street. Is there anyone here to represent 805 Helm Street? Seeing none, go ahead.
This property was initially checked on the 11th. We've continued to check it and contact it. As of this morning, it looks the exact same except they mowed around. Everything is out. Also, with going through the iWorks and everything else, I think I do have the paper in there that this is the second offense for this property in a 12-month period. They had one on 10/20 of 2020, and now they have the recent one on 5/10 of 2020. And as of this morning, the property still looks the same, other than it's been mowed around.
So in October, I'm going to read the description. October of 2020, improper trash and debris scattered on the property. This May of 2021, improper trash and debris scattered on the property, mattresses on property. Each mattress or box spring on the property must be wrapped 100% in plastic to be picked up by the trash on their scheduled bulk day. Building material scattered on the property. So, second offense, 12-month period, no one showed up. So, I'll make a motion to fine the property owner $5,000, the max penalty, and property cleanup, please. Do I have a second?
Sure.
I'll second.
He's second.
Any further discussion? Call for question.
Jake Paulson.
Yes.
Ms. Martin.
Yes.
Mr. Terry.
Yes.
Thank you, Randy.
Thanks, Randy.
Board member comments.
We have another animal control, animal ordinance, animal advocate meeting on June 29th at 5 p.m. here. And we invite anyone interested in that to attend.
It's June 29th, 5 o'clock or
Yep.
5:30? 5 p.m.?
5 p.m.
Council chambers?
Yes. Sean has been very helpful, and the sheriff will be attending that evening, and we do have some elected officials and folks from the Humane Society and Cause for Paws that will be there, so.
Fantastic. Jacob? No. No, nothing? All right. Miscellaneous business and any matters not already considered, including ADA Section 504 compliance or concerns. All right, seeing none, I'll make a motion to adjourn at 9:59 a.m.
I'll second.
Okay, call for question.
Dick Clark.
Yes.
Chris Martin.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, we are adjourned. Have a great day.
Thank you.